In this question, we've got the sum of two numbers is 37. And if the larger number is divided by the smaller number, the result is 3 remainder 5. And we've got to find the numbers. Now this one is a little bit trickier than the other ones we've been doing in class. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to say, let the smaller number be x. And what we'd normally do then is to say, well, let the bigger number be x plus something or x minus something, but we don't have enough information here. So what we're going to do is say, well, we'll let the larger number be y. So we're using another variable. Now let's go through the question, because it says the sum of the two numbers is 37. So from this bit here, we know we can say that x plus y is equal to 37. So I'll just highlight that bit as well so we know that's that connection. Now the next bit says if the larger number is divided by the smaller number. So what we have there is an improper fraction. And if you think about it, if I had an improper fraction, let's say I had 40 divided by, well, let's say 9. How would I do that? Well, I'd take the 40 and divide it by 9, and that would give me a number. So that would give me a 4. 9 goes into 40 4 times, and there's 4 left over. It's remainder 4. And that 4 is 4 over 9. Now what we're told here is if we take the larger number, which is y, and we divide it by x, what we get a result of 3 and a remainder of 5. Well, that would be 5 over x. So let's have a look at that. We'll take that, let me just highlight that in a different color. Let's put that there. So let's just pop that underneath here. So what we've got is y over x is equal to 3 plus 5 over x. So what we have is two equations. So this is actually a fairly complex question to answer. Now when we've got fractions, we like to get rid of the denominator. So this x here and this x here are doing us no good whatsoever. So what I could do is I could multiply everything by x. So multiply by x, multiply by x, and multiply by x. Now if I do that, obviously this x will cancel with this one, so I'm left with y. The x multiplied by the 3, well, that's 3x. And obviously this x will cancel with this one, leave me with plus 5. So y is equal to 3x plus 5. Now what I could do, I could take that, so I know that y is 3x plus 5. So if I take that 3x plus 5 and pop it in here for that y, what I would have is x plus y. Well, y is now 3x plus 5, so 3x plus 5 is equal to 37. I've got an equation that I can solve, but I'll simplify it first. So the x plus the 3x, well, that's 4x. So 4x plus 5 is equal to 37. To solve this equation, the first step is to subtract 5 from both sides. So subtract 5 and subtract 5. So that will give me 4x is equal to 32. The next step is to divide by 4. So divide by 4 and divide by 4. And I better hurry up because my battery's running out here. And the next step here is to say, well, the 4x divided by 4 is x. And the 32 divided by 4 is 8. So if x is 8, then we can work out what y is. Because x, this bit here, is 8, plus something else is 37. So we've got x plus y is 37. Well, let's pop that 8 in for x. So we've got 8 plus y is equal to 37. I then need to subtract 8 from both sides. which leaves me that y is equal to 29. So my two numbers are 8 and 29.